pixel rate looks shit. It's fucking pixelated and crap, mate. Yeah, that's it's pixel. Doesn't clear up quick enough. It clears up, takes a second. Boom, it blurs for a second. Boom. Boom, that. Just doing adjustments, brother.
Hey bro, what's up? At Puffy Pussy. Number 1. It's Joe.
Yeah, seen that, brother. Hope you've been well. Just doing adjustments, brother. After the new move, as I just moved to a new place. I'm having trouble with systems, but I'll figure them out. I've got multiple setups going, that's why. I'll figure that out. What about you? How have you been? I'm going to change it to 1 millisecond of blur. I want it to look crisper. That should clean it up more. I'm blurred. Why is it blurred? There we go. Let's delay that. What do we got there? 15, 15 seconds for you. Let's make you 15 as well. Um, try 1 second. I'm about to find out if it keeps giving my system too much load. Or did you leave, did you, Joe? Um, so, boom. Okay, let's try to see if I can get that sound working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm usually on in the morning. I will be Monday to Friday.
Yeah, cool, I'll be around. Man, not too bad, just keeping up with your training program. The shoulder is good.
That's good. That's good. It's good. My mind's been playing up. I've had 5 weeks off as I just knew I had this move. I hate moving. I had like 6 truckloads to do, so I just got it done. I was really busy. Mine's sort of still been playing up. I got a weird hamstring injury. That's why I had the 5 weeks off to start off with. But I don't know. I'm just pushing through it now. I trained them today for the first time, so we'll see. But I'll do this next 20-week transformation, so this is going to be fun.
NA, I'm here, man, don't want to span you while you're figuring stuff out.
Yeah, all good, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, like usually it will be from the morning, so I usually start from 10 and I go through to later. So I'm just trying to get my watch hours up so I can unlock monetization over here on YouTube, but over there on TikTok, I've got a hijack the stream mechanism built. So how that works is I basically just game. I do some retro games. I don't know if I'll add them up in the tab. I sort of use these type of games I play. Give me a second. I'll add them in. I haven't added them in this one, but I'll add them in. Give me a second. I'll just create a new scene. Hang on. There. I think it's that one. There. So these are the couple that I play. So these are what I'll be playing. Basically, what I'll be doing with these though, they're basically fillers. So if someone goes and drops 1,000 diamonds on me, I will stop and play the song for them. If you get what I mean, I'll go and play one bass song for them. I've got a different setup for that. I'd have to show you. That's with the other application I built. I'm not going to set all that up. You'll see that if you drop in on during the week. But yeah, I'll be playing them. I've got to get the new Assassins. I've got to get another Assassin's Creed. I'll get that soon, just after I'm settled in. I got more than enough to play the others. So basically, they'll just hijack the stream and then I'll play the bass for them. Then they'll get their song pick. However, the difference will be once I get YouTube monetization unlocked, I will build something else. So certain members, they pay membership or whatever, I'll do something different there where they get a certain many songs that they can interrupt me while I'm gaming. So I just do that 5 days a week for filler to try to help grow, if you get what I mean, if you understand, if that makes sense. Yeah. I'll get to the next one. I'll go and I'll mess with TikTok now. Now it's going to start to put load on my system, I think. I'll start over there. Yeah, I'm having sound issues with the bass sound coming through. I only can use my headset, and I particularly don't want to wear a headset while I'm playing the bass guitar. It's annoying.
Oh nice, yeah, settle in first. It's been cool watching you learn bass.
Yeah, cheers, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Righto. So, okay, so now let's create a second input. Create a new camera input. Add it into TikTok Studio. Feed it into it. Submit. Okay, now I'm going to try to mess with sound settings. This is where I'm going to have to mess with. So that should have went through, that sound then should have went through YouTube. I don't know, so I'll have to go back and try to listen to that. Unless you heard the Silverchair song come through. If you let me know, that would be good. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get that one sorted out if that's working, because then it's telling me it's a TikTok problem if that's the case. I'll read that, give me a sec.
I heard it. At Puffet Pussy. Number 1. Yep, it came in.
Yeah, good. As long as it was clear, I'll play it again so I can make sure it's clear. I'm in there myself now as well. Because it might have come through, but it might have come through bodge. When you free your eyes eternal pride. That's good. So I'm positive that tells me. When you free your eyes eternal pride. Let's see. So that's working, that's good. I need to see if it's working on the other one now. thank you for letting me know. Um, it's working on that other platform. I will turn that one off and I'll have a quick chat with you, Joe, for a little bit. I'll turn YouTube off. TikTok off. I'll run that other program and I'll show you what I've got going on there. Just give me a sec. But that's working, so that's good. It was simply like one setting in my Windows setting that was stopping it. It's a pain in the ass. Okay. I'll go back to. I'll shut this. Will just take me a little tick to do.
Hey Puffy Pussy, glad you're here.
Yeah, nice. It welcomes you in. I've got all your messages there too. I'll show you in a second. It's a complete different application. I just use different parts of it in each setting. I'll have to find one. What one have I got here? There, so you see, so there's all different settings like your leaderboard, different songs for different like counts. I add different things like that too. So in the morning, if I'm streaming it, obviously I will play a certain songs to start off with after training for everyone for free if they reach the like counts. But I sort of don't mention them. That's just like a bonus if I come in and do that before gaming. Anyway, um, I'll try to show you the whole application. I don't think I've got one on. I haven't did one on here. I don't want to stretch that. I'll just add a new input and I'll show you it that way and I'll delete it. I don't want to mess with them. It takes me a while to build them. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, yeah, there it is. I'll show you. So this as well, I built bots into it and everything. There's like comment bots, there's other things in it. It will comment on my channel if I want it to write messages and shit too. It does a whole heap of weird shit. I'll jump in the settings, I'll show you the settings. I built it so I would have like something that I needed for myself. That's what I built it for. I've been working on it for months. Months I've been working on this, so I've gone silent. Where are we? Okay. So as an example, I'll just go through. Oh, I don't think it will show you. Um, I'll see if you're still there. I'll do the auto reader. Oh, hang on, he's speaking to me. I'll just run the auto reader so it catches up to where we're up to, and then I'll adjust it because I've got to adjust it more. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm just messing with shit. I run the auto reader.
Puffy Pussy says, hey bro, what's up?
It will read
Puffy Pussy says, it's Joe.
So if I've got it
Puffy
opened up,
Pussy says, "Ah nice, yeah, settle in first.
it would
It's been cool watching you learn bass."
Puffy says, "Na I'm here man, don't want to span you while you're figuring stuff out." Puffy says, "I heard it."
Yeah, nice.
Puffy Pussy says, no worries dude. Puffy Pussy says, heard that as well.
Yeah, nice.
Puffy Pussy says, yeah cool he'll be around. Man not too bad, just keeping up with your training program, the shoulder is good.
That's good, it's working.
Puffy Pussy says, yep he'll be here. Ready when you are.
Yeah, nice.
Puffy Pussy says, I remember you were showing me the bot stuff haha. Puffy Pussy says, bro this is funny as fuck.
What's funny? The thing. I'm confused. Elaborate. Anyway, I'll give me a sec. It will automatically read whenever you write something now. I've got that turned on. I've got ones for gifts, for sharing, for other things, but that's more to do with the other side of things, not for YouTube side. Yeah, whenever.
Puffy Pussy says, yeah the reader.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. I like it though. I've done a lot of work to it. I'll adjust it so you can see it more, like I was saying. Where's that feed? There. Okay. I'll open this up so you can see it more. You'll see what I'm doing. I'll open this and you'll see. Okay. Because I've got a totally different amounts of settings. So all them buttons at the top. So if I click that one that's purple, any message goes into there. So say like if I write hi, you'll see it load up into. You'll see it load up into there, and then it reads it automatically. The same with each gift and the counts. That's why it counts the leaderboard and other things. It does count the leaderboard off messages as well, but obviously with gifts and heartbeats and other things, it goes up more efficiently and quicker. The same with them. That like this morning, I had like heaps of people in, so I couldn't actually do the Q&A because the whole time it was just thanking people for their heartbeats. It was funny. But I just turn them off when it bothers me too much. So if I click that and click that, or the share, or the gifts, or the other, it will automatically turn them off. I was about to show you the other settings. That's what I was trying to say. So in here, if I go to this setting, this is where I've got the automatic structure for bots. So basically, I've got this configured to work to TikTok, not to YouTube. But I could quite easily integrate it to YouTube if I needed to. I've got it split in a way so it doesn't violate.
Puffy Pussy says, yep him following. It would get overwhelming.
Yeah, it's sort of. It gets easier after a while. But it will like basically on a timer so I can mess with the timer more or less. You know, I like usually a good space of time between the messages. Then it will give me a whole bit of messages for the hour. I can choose how many messages I want. It's got my set topics that I can turn on that are just my music and my general topics. However, I build an AI system to say if I write, it will generate me more questions. Like, see how there's no questions at the bottom? And I have got YouTube connected to it, so I could try if it will work. Hang on. So, say as an example, we'll say what the frogs that were dancing and crossing the road, all about the new frogs. Then I'll say how many questions I want it to generate. So let's say I want it to generate, like say what? Questions I'll add. There we go. Now it just added, it manually added one. It's the wrong part. It's that part, my bad, I'm sorry. That's to add your own question if you want. And your timer, sorry, it's this one. I knew it was one of them. That's the auto one. So the manual one only works to go across to both if it's enabled. So that should go across to both. But I'll try this one. Here we go. Over a 2-hour period. So let's give them more messages. Let's do 30. and it will AI generate. It should generate all of the questions. Yeah, it did. There we go. Yes, buddy. There we go. So on any topic, basically it will like fuck with it. So that's kind of cool.
Puffy Pussy says, very neat brother, would make streaming a whole lot easier for yourself.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Because they've got similar tools, but they're not exactly what I wanted. But anyway, that's so that we'll leave that do that thing. We'll turn it on, so it will start doing its thing. In between that, I'll show you the others. In this section, this is where you control everything else, like languages, other. I can change like all of the coloring. I've just got the coloring running through multi different phases. I did it so we could like adjust it with the guild, like agency I'm with, so we can adjust it to individual, like what are they called, like people for their own style. So I can make it the colors in there, whatever I want. There's all different themes, like you can turn them on and off. Like as an example, this is just in the text boxes. They're the different themes for the text boxes, and so forth. But I've got them on auto, so they'll go through all of them. The same's for sliders, timing, sound. That's just another section. Then that's the color system, so you can change your color system whatever you want. Then it's similar for the banners. They've got like a different system that they're on. So they will do like, I had more in there, but the matrix ones and the other like fucked up a bit. And it didn't look proper with the way that I got it. This is one of the cool ones. So if you see them pictures that rotate, that's another way to individualize it for each individual person. So each like picture will like you just add what picture you want, and they'll rotate and flip through. So that's kind of a neat, cool.
How do you stay motivated with the frogs?
How do I stay motivated with the frogs? I don't know. I just don't eat them. So that's just the band list as well. So you'll like submit your band list. The other good part is I've got a VIP battling system in there. I'll turn that on, but you really won't get to see the use of that. So you know, like in TikTok, how you'll battle people and that. When you do that, that's what that usually does. So that's. Did it come through on YouTube as well? No, it didn't. It only did it on TikTok. It only did it on TikTok.
Puffy Pussy says, those damn frogs.
Yeah, they're frogs. It did it up here in the top. If I spread you'll see that it messaged across over here. Hang on, I'll spread this further.
Puffy Pussy says, yes.
There, see? Up in the top, it feeded the.
Puffy Pussy says, I heard the frog thing.
Yeah, but it does it with your own username. So, like I said, I did it not for malice, if you get what I mean. But by saying that, though, I could use it for malice if I wanted to. People's accounts would hate me. Anyway, but I wouldn't do that. What are we doing? But yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. So it's sort of like it seems easy, but it was a bit more, a little bit confusing than expected. But all of it's interchangeable. But yeah, that's what I've been basically doing. What about you? What else have you been doing other than training and that? Have you been playing any games? What games have you been playing? I see you play games all the time. You just into the more first-person shooters, or have you changed to something else? It does look pixelated, doesn't it? I've got to turn that frame rate up. I don't have any. There we go. I'll check something else on. It looks so clean there. I don't understand why it's not. What am I running? doesn't improve it, it's their buffer. It's not buffing it properly. It still looks blurry. It shouldn't look blurry. Maybe it's his restream. I think I'm going to feed it straight to YouTube itself. Righto, brother, I'm going to get going, mate. Thank you for stopping by anyway.